Okay, the chat. So, computer froze up after the install. Yeah, so apparently the install of the drivers worked, and then it just froze. Non-responsive. So if it's acting up anymore, we're just gonna either grind XP or we're going to switch to a different game and try it again tomorrow. I don't know, but that's what we're gonna do. That guy still counted dead. That guy still counted dead.
Burn it, boys!
Thank you for responding.
It's a killer!
I hate hardwood. Hate the vampires. I'm gonna kill all the vampires. Go kill them all. Wait, we're vampire killing vampires. Yeah, we are.
Strong! Elite! Die, vermin!
Delicious. Like, there, I'd like it if we had gotten 5-10 experience from Blood Drain. It's not going to completely shatter the game. It's going to give you just a little advantage to playing a certain way of actually working to get experience, right? But not an option. All right, you need some, 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 you need some. Okay.
Good. Do you need a... If... Goodbye.
Sepsis cured. Sepsis. We cured the sepsis.
Good. And greet. Do you need medic? I understand.
Cured the pneumonia. The pneumonia. Him. Her?
Good evening. Do you need any assistance? I am Shoff. Goodbye, miss.
We can sort it out, right? It's not my call, Barrett.
Do you need I don't Goodbye.
Yeah, her and her.
Cheap price, good quality.
No, they're not up that way. They're this way. To the left, to the left, to the left. To the left, to the left, not to the right, to the left. And left here, and there should be nasty.
Good eve.
You look in. Well, goodbye.
Take your Swanbrook cordial. Maybe it'll be
Perhaps we'll
healed.
talk again. Good
Wonderful,
evening.
wonderful lady.
How do you
Can I
feel?
give you some medicine, please?
You should recover quick. Goodbye.
Yeah, boy. 23:35. Actually, it was right down here.
Position is cured.
All right, we're back up to stable. Oh, we're up to healthy. Woo! Oh, no! We didn't give him his medicine. Poultry needs sepsis cure. One sepsis need to be made. Oh well. It's so good. So good, chat. The good doctor do for you. I should have named the alchemist for Kingmaker Jonathan. Jonathan Reed here to help you out with your needs. I have every cordial and potion and ointment and alchemical ingredient needed to cure what ails you. That Fiend is pretty cool. I'm not touching it. I'm glad to know that it's not just me having that problem, though. I heard from someone yesterday that they saw someone use a controller and they held the controller up in front of the camera, weren't hitting anything, and it was like boop, 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 doing attacks. It's like, yeah.
I'll kick its head! I order you to step back!
That's your dog, Trees, the one that has the sepsis. We're gonna go in there and cure her sepsis. Then we're gonna get back to the doctor's place, the hospital. We're gonna cure this pneumonia, and then we're gonna go ahead and sleep one more time and see about stability of the game. If the game seems stability, then we're gonna go ahead and go deal with the infection. Yeah, I just want to make sure that we're not going into
Good evening.
a main part of the game with stability issues.
Do you require... You'll feel... Goodbye, sir.
I rarely... Perhaps London will survive the epidemic, but I see terrible trials awaiting in the future.
You know what this game has missing? You know what this game has missing, chat? Do you know? Apparently a sleeping dog, because that's what I have in my hall. I can hear him breathing. Adorable. But no, the game is missing a sword king. Gentleman's sword king. That's what we need for Jonathan. Just a nice, lovely looking gentleman's cane that just also happens to have a sword. Perfect. Hello, Predwin. Believe this will lead us back to where we need to go. Yeah, I'm remembering the map a little bit. It's good.
You London vampires are so weak!
Good night. Good night.
Steady, boys! He's done for!
Not sure why it had me frozen there for so long while I keep getting walloped by the enemy where I can't move or do anything about it. But hey, that's the game. You get no invulnerable frames, but you get stuck in animations and get whooped on. No ingredients. The whole point was to get some ingredients from you. You sluggard. I needed ingredients. Not 5 experience.
I'll kill you!
Oh, a whole shilling. We got a whole shilling, Chad. Now we're wealthy. We're the most wealthy one in England, right? With 1 shilling. I almost wonder if the game's just trying to troll you, giving you a shilling. You're like, ah, 1
Hello,
shilling.
good evening. Do you need
1 shilling.
throughout history your work? Goodbye, mister.
We fought for England, but England won't fight for us.
All right, so we're gonna go ahead and rest again, cure anyone we need to, and then look at moving on if we have stability. This is testing the stability and trying to make sure we're stable. Get more blood, have more blood. Jump further. Yeah, 4,500 experience. Let's do that just so we can try to get to level 31. Good. That gets us at least closer to their level, so we have less of the level discrepancy causing problems. No tier 3s. One tier 3. Rain. Just trying to think through a few things on the game. We talked about who would we take out and who wouldn't we, right? I don't remember how much XP he said he would give us. But just thinking, with him gone, this area always gets sick more. Her gone, this area would get sick more, but I like her because she has a lot of medical stuff, right? And I was just thinking, we should have let Swansea go on this playthrough. If we had, what would have happened is that we would have had 6,000 experience, and this area would get sick. So we'd have 2 areas getting sick, 1 area we can buy ingredients from, 2 areas we could keep stable. And that would have actually been a better XP farm if we had not kept him alive. Tip for you all, if you choose to go that route. I'm trying to farm experience. She needed a neurology, right? Yeah. I thought I bought more codeine. know I bought more. We're gonna have to go visit Dorothea. Because we need more coding. Dorothea! Dorothea! What the? He came right out of his stupor and instantly jumped when we were right there moving towards him. Take that. How's that feel?
This is now my domain, you
That's the blood shield he had. That's why I done that. Dorothea, Dorothea, do you have codeine? Dorothea!
Come on, Barrett, you know the game. You pay for piece of...
You... Right then.
It's opium. I don't need opium. Dorothea!
Welcome.
Show me what...
We should clear your inventory of this other stuff I sold you. That's what we need. We were at 6,000. We're down to 4,000. Basically exchanging money for experience. Yeah, it's worth it. I believe we actually, need to go behind us. So we go down here, through here. The lady we're looking for is down here. So we're going to go. Whoop, whoop. And then we go down over here. Did I go the right way? We did. Like, wait a minute. Did I go the wrong way or did I go the right way? I was pretty sure I went the right way. But we're every day if it took an extra time, then accidentally go the wrong way. More coding. Go through place.
One of these! Steady, boys! Take its head! Put an end to you!
So we're gonna go straight through here, out this side, straight down through here and over, give her medicine, and then head over to the hive, as long as we have no crashes. If we have a crash, well, then we're gonna reconsider things.
How dare you interfere with my hunt! You're mine! Your prey is
It's not letting me dodge or anything. He's like, nah, man, no dodge. 80 deep, how you doing?
stupid fucking beast! All back to the start! Remember your love! Come on in! Attack, boys! You'll pay for this, you ugly
I feel good? Well, I had to install that today to see if it would solve the problem, because we were having an issue where we're having Unreal Engine crashes. So I had to install that midway through the stream, which then caused the computer to freeze up,
Do you need
which is
my
why it
medical
says we've only
attention,
been
miss?
live for
I don't need
30
your help.
minutes, even though we actually were
I have no
live for
doubt
quite a
about
bit
it.
All right
before
then.
that.
Goodbye.
It's always been your house, Dad. Not mine.
Yeah.
Support the equality between men and women.
Well, that's what I had hit. So we're going to see if that improves the stability or not. I'm not convinced it will fix it. I'm not convinced it won't.
It's locked.
That's mean there's loot over there. I want the loot. I don't know how we're going to do because we're level 31 and we've been facing 35 plus, and if they make them go up higher than 35 and we're only 30, we're going to have some real issues. So I'm hoping at some point they stop having the enemies keep jumping like 5 levels every single time we hit a story point, because it's getting rough. I think we're getting to the end of chapter or act
I cannot enter.
3. Act 1, I mean, Act 1, because we're in chapter 6 of Act 1. I don't know how many acts there are, I just know it's Act 1. Negative.
This place has been ransacked. They've all been slaughtered. Pre-one? No, not their style.
Harriet
Where
Jones.
has Harriet gone? She must have left a trail I could follow.
That blood trail. You know, the big gory mess. You gonna show up to help, or are you just gonna be a pill and give me some stupid cryptic message, huh?
Take not a step further, child, for you are unprepared.
You, at last. I wondered when you would show your face again. Step away. We have nothing to discuss.
Desist, child. You cannot confront the monstrosity unleashed upon this land without due preparation. I shall not allow it.
All right. But no more riddles. Enough of the obscure songs and prophecies. I ask questions, and you answer them.
My words have been as clear as crystal lakes, my child. You seem unwilling to drink, to listen, to learn.
Why did you choose me?
Only you could provide a modern, scientific answer to this ancient, mystical threat.
What kind of modern answer?
Disease, contagion, and contamination. How they course through veins is your dominion, my child. Your choices have made you. Only you can save this land.
Speak to me of this ancient threat.
The blood of hate. Vessel of the wrath of the goddess. When she awakens, a disaster will be born into this world, for she is hunger and anger.
What is your true appearance?
I do not understand. This is who I am.
Blood? You are made of blood. Surely you are joking.
Why would I? And no, I'm not made of blood. I am blood. Blood is what I am since my birth and for eternity.
But who are you really? Tell me your name.
I am your maker. I am the servant of the Red Goddess and protector of this land. I have many names.
Just give me one, then.
There are those who call me Myrddin Wild, the Wild Horned Man. But I never was a man. I was born out of blood.
I'm here to stop Harriet Jones. She is the original carrier. The well from which this corruption flows.
I have heard you, but be wary. Harriet Jones's mind is no more. She has metamorphosed into an apocalypse. Born from, drenched in, and driven by the blood of hate.
Yeah?
Tell me about this disaster creature. I know London fell victim to such a thing in 1666.
A disaster is pure anger born through blood. Its name means bad star, for they only appear when our queen unleashes her unquenchable wrath upon the world.
And who is this queen?
She is the Red Goddess, the Queen of Blood. In my youth, 100 lifetimes ago, she was worshipped as the Morrigan. She is my mother. She is yours, too.
Oregon.
The Morrigan? The Celtic goddess of war? Is this a ruse of some kind?
She has been worshipped in many forms throughout the ages. The true nature of the Red Queen is beyond your comprehension, eluding even mine. But know this, she is a vengeful mother.
So the disaster is some sort of accident. A disease vampires carry dormant in their blood, waiting to emerge.
That's your modern answer. But a disaster is at the same time both less and more.
Tell me what it is then, in your own words.
A disaster is the pure will of our queen. Whenever she dreams of walking this earth, she awakes in this putrid vessel.
What is the blood of hate?
It is the curse of the goddess. It is the hunger in you, the need for blood, the will to strike and to punish, to spit in the eye of God.
I only wish to know how to put an end to this epidemic.
To perform an act so noble, you must protect yourself from its poisonous kiss, my child.
I know. McCullum used such a serum when trying to kill me. However, I have produced a more efficacious version of the antidote.
Your final task awaits you at the end of these tunnels. I've known for ages you were worthy of this challenge, my champion, Bittersweet.
What will happen thereafter? What future awaits me beyond these dark tunnels?
Your fate, my child, and the fate of this land. A disaster is about to enter this world to smite us all and teach us humility. You are our final hope.
Will it be over then? Once I've defeated this creature?
Yes. The threat will dissipate like so much smoke, for you will have purified its source.
And then what? What will become of me?
How would I know? I am no god, and your fate is in your own hands. For you are our champion.
You tricked me. My sister died for your schemes. I have brought suffering and tragedy into this world. I am not, nor will I ever be your champion.
Very soon you'll come to know that sacrifice is sometimes necessary. I understand the grudge a child bears towards his father and mother. Be brave, my child.
So you can't go on. Never mind, you can go on? Let's go that way. With all the dead bodies. Which means we're gonna go this way. Ah, yeah, unlocked. I know where we go. We saw this tunnel. This would have been a whole lot easier.
These poor skulls didn't stand a chance.
Oh, that is so disgusting.
Oh, I'm sick. So sick. Doctor, help me, please. I'm in such pain.
I'll be glad to be of assistance.
Ah, like your help, Doris. Liars! All of you! My poor baby. I've been such a bad mother. But the Queen herself forgave me. Gave me another chance.
Harriet, you must stop all of this. I can't let you infect anyone else.
How dare you interfere with the Red Queen's plans, Doctor? How can you stop the course of nature? I was a good mother.
I hit the button to heal. Why did you not heal? Why are you not following the commands you're given? You're supposed to follow directives. When you hit the button, you're supposed to do the thing. That's the whole point of having the button. So maybe when I hit the button, do the thing.
I have this thirst for blood. I can't believe I'm doing this.
I can. We need the blood before we get down there.
This is despicable.
Can I get one more?
I can't believe I'm doing this.
What?
This anger I feel, is it wrath? How infinitely, how intensely, how irredeemably are you all going to suffer now?
It's not controlling.
I will reap the land of my beauty, abandon their lives, red the crop.
There we go.
Do you think your champion defeated me, my child?
No one could ever defeat you, mother of us all, for you are our every root and leaf.
You've always been my most amusing son.
Then go back to sleep, my queen, and smile at us from your dreams.
Did they feel my wrath? Have they suffered enough?
More than ever, mother of us all.
Until the next time.
Until the next time.
What? I want to find her and put an end to it for good.
So it's over then, young Ekon. You have put an end to this terrible menace.
Old Bridget, what are you doing here?
This is my realm, Ekon. This is Suaskal territory.
But they were all massacred by the monstrosity that Harriet became.
Others will come, engendered by deceitful vampires. I don't mean you, of course.
I thought you'd been slaughtered, with all the other Suaskals.
I was up above, in search of help when Harriet suddenly turned into that thing. I have no idea what it was.
It's over now. London is no longer shrouded in the disaster's shadow. We're all safe.
Yes, you prevailed in the end. I hope you'll forgive me for the way I treated you when first you presented yourself at our gate.
No need to apologize, really.
Perhaps there will be no stories told or songs sung of what happened here today. But I'll know the truth. Jonathan Reed, newborn vampire, stepped forward and saved us all.
I'm honored to be part of this city's legend. Thank you, old Bridget. May I ask you just one question?
How could I refuse you anything now? I'll answer just as I answered Lady Ashbury when we met a few nights ago.
Who are you? Really?
I was born with the name Bridget Eleanor Wellington. In 1738, my beloved and immortal husband decided to preserve my beauty and youth forever by making me drink his blood.
You were Lord Redgrave's wife. Then the pompous fool rejected you, did he not?
It was about 200 years ago. Peace found me in time. And I sincerely hope it will find you too, now that all is over.
No, it's not over. I may have ended the vampire epidemic, but I still need answers from the woman I love.
I feared you would say that. Go then, young Ekon, and face your fate. Just remember that I'll always be here for you.
Wow.
London has been cleansed. This catastrophe came about when an ancient malignant will crossed paths with mortal imprudence. For now, we are safe. For now. My craving for blood remains. Red like hate, red like hunger, red as life and death, passing from one immortal to another, from predator to victim, patiently biding its time to rise again. London has been cleansed for now, but there's a simmering hatred, fear, and old grudges. When will we succumb, mortals and immortals alike? The next disaster is only a matter of time. My only hope now is to catch the woman I love, to understand why she fled, and unmask the secret that has been lurking in her blood for so long.
Better get inside quick.
Well, this is it. Lady Ashbur's domain. Why am I not surprised it's not on any maps? I'd better hurry.
What do you want?
Beautiful morn, my child. It looks like dawn is here at long last.
Can't you just leave me alone? Your precious queen has been sent back to the bottomless pit from whence she came. The nightmare is almost over.
I am here to say goodbye. The sun's warmth exhausts me. Soon I will rejoin my queen in her endless sleep. It is over. You did well.
Why did Harriet Jones?
You are the doctor. You hold the knowledge needed to answer such a question. Have you the answer?
I noticed that all the Icors were female, as if a male couldn't endure the metamorphosis. Harriet was also a bitter and resentful woman, as was her daughter.
If the Morrigan prefers despoiled women to become the vessels of her wrath, we should be thankful that but one disaster hath been cast upon this wobbling world.
Icors seem to carry various diseases. They did not merely turn people into skulls. Their presence alone spreads death.
Who knows whether the Red Queen awakens when cursed mortals endure such epidemics, or if the contagions emerge like a curse as she awakes.
So our beloved mother will just go back to sleep, now that enough people have suffered. Is that it?
No, Jonathan. The Morrigan has been appeased because you dared confront her. You have prevailed, my bittersweet champion.
And what are you to her? Her counterpart? Her opponent in some timeless game?
She is my mother, my dreadful and sour-tempered mother. She is yours too, in a way, but you are not born from her terrible womb like me. You are but a distant child.
What does she seek? Revenge? Retribution?
She seeks nothing, since she only dreams of it. In the ancient tongue, when I was young, her name meant Ghostly Queen. Pray she never fully awakens, for her wrath knows no bounds.
This is not over. I am here to find the true origin of the blood of hate.
'Tis unwise to interfere with a tale rooted so deeply in the suffering of others.
What will happen to Ascalon? Will you let them run the country from the shadows?
I don't interfere with petty political intrigues. Ascalon was built upon the lie of a lineage. Such a deceit cannot last forever.
But Lord Redgrave definitely possessed Marshall's blood. Untainted blood from the greatest vampire knight.
Really? I wonder how he managed to acquire it. Perhaps I should retrieve this artifact before going back to sleep.
What will become of the vampire hunters?
They will never stop searching for William Marshall, for he escaped their two great hunts. Remember that you too are now on their dark list.
What will become of the Brotherhood?
I foresee trouble for them now that your progeny considers becoming the new primate.
But I'm certain the current primate has no wish to resign.
Exactly. And I am not fully convinced your progeny truly understands what dreadful power he is about to defy.
So, primate of the Brotherhood does have some power and abilities. He just admitted terrible power.
No. I must know why Elizabeth fled here when I discovered she was the original healthy carrier.
No, she is not what you say she is. That is a secret you will discover soon enough.
And you? Why are you here? Which new thread of which old twisted plan are you seeking to pull now? Tell me the truth.
I am just here to salute my sons, and to bid them fare thee well.
Your sons? Plural? My God, will you ever stop speaking in riddles?
Perhaps I am too old for your spoken language. Perhaps you now have so many subtle words you no longer hear the simplest ones.
Who are your sons? Why do you bid them farewell now?
You are my son, as is William Marshall.
Oh.
This is madness. How many have you created? Who else? Shakespeare? Isaac Newton? Alfred the Great? Francis Drake? Thomas More? Guy Fawkes?
My progeny is scarce, for I rarely feel the urge to protect this land anymore. But yes, one of those you named is your immortal brother. Maybe you shall meet one night.
So that is all we are to you? Puppets you create to defeat some threat born from a dreaming devil?
No. You are my sons. I am proud of you. I mourn when you fail.
When he fought me, Geoffrey McCullum used a serum made of King Arthur's blood. Since then, I have discovered that it was vampire blood. Whose blood was it?
You just said it. It was the blood of a king. The blood of the champion I chose to save this land in its time of greatest peril.
King Arthur was also your progeny. Why am I not surprised?
Yes, he was. But he failed in the end. And for centuries the land suffered his defeat.
Oh. Tell me about William Marshall. Why is his blood so strong?
He is not stronger than you, only older. You are strong, Jonathan Reed. A champion of your time, chosen to defeat a threat spawned of this generation.
Is he here? Is William Marshall here? Is that why you're here now, too?
Have I not already answered that question?
His blood was not tainted. The blood Lord Redgrave possessed. That which I used in the serum. But what if it had been?
Then you would have failed, I suppose. For the blood of hate would have corrupted you too.
Speak clearly then. And answer my last question.
What is it?
Did I defeat the epidemic?
Now you've found the castle, Jonathan Reed. Only you can answer that. Farewell, my child. I shall dream about you soon.
Not as helpful as I wanted.
It's locked, all right. The castle walls look decrepit. Maybe I can find a way to sneak in.
In Malkov, I wasn't trying to ignore you, just we had the story going on there. We'll see what happens. I'm not convinced that we're not going to have to run away, and I don't know why we didn't check the other entrance before just charging headlong into this one and then wondering why things aren't going great. But hey. Is what it is. And we'll have to deal with it. Robin Inglewood. Mary Inglewood. That's her parents. I mean, I could be wrong. Me just guessing. Oh, give me a moment.
Maybe it's just my imagination, but I think I smell Elizabeth's perfume. She must be here somewhere.
Right. Is William Marshall her daddy? Elizabeth Blackwood. That's her real name. Dear McAllister.
Like most castles, this one has a crypt. And it holds something special inside. Elizabeth, my love, you allow my portrait to watch over you while you sleep. I'm flattered. This castle is falling apart.
Oh, 1888. (1666) She was born. My dear lady. No! Isn't ready to come down yet. Can I go back up?
That
Nope.
sweet fragrance. Elizabeth's perfume. She was here, and recently.
Worried I missed something up there that we needed.
This painting looks suspicious.
Which painting? Vincent van Gogh. Oh. Oh. Is that William Marshall or another? No, that's against the Red Queen. Can I target that picture? No, I can't. Okay, Chad, I'm missing something. Help! 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 Went through here. He said the painting's odd, but not really which painting, and there's no painting in that room. I think the painting is the key to the secret path, but then I don't see which painting he's talking about. I thought they meant that one, but I don't see any way there. You're supposed to know everything, Error. Everything. Oh, activate senses.
A sword and a moon are the symbols I should look for. What are these symbols? I can feel a mechanism, but it doesn't work. One last switch, and...
That's a shield. Oh, I see. Flower. Where's the moon? Is that it? Yes.
Voila.
Does that open it? No. Where is the sacred passage to the crypt then? Is it in the fireplace? Yes. Oh, 1217. Oh, this is ancient.
Drop your... You have nothing to be afraid of.
abandon this then? Shall we lower our heads?
No. Never. You taught me that.
Blood is approaching. Old but young. How strange. Shall I drink it? Smite it?
No, Father. He is a friend. Please, rest. I'll take care of it.
Caution, Elizabeth. Deceit runs through these veins.
I know, Father. What took you so long, Jonathan?
Is this really him?
Yes. This is William Marshall, 1st Earl of Pembroke, servant of 5 mortal kings, former regent and savior of England. The greatest knight who ever lived, according to some.
And you called him father?
For he gave me eternal life, and much more.
I have so many questions, Elizabeth.
You always had questions, Dr. Reed.
Now that I stand before you both, in this vault, I know not where to begin.
We still have a few minutes left.
Where are we? What is this place?
This is the Ashbury estate. I inherited the title when I purchased the castle.
Is this your retreat? Something of a secret place?
It's more of a sanctuary, really. This is where I take care of my father. Ever since he became unwell.
Are you not afraid someone might discover you here? It's not that hard to find.
Do not assume that I would hesitate to silence anyone who tried to reveal my secret. Fortunately, it has rarely come to that.
Why did you flee here?
When you told me I was the healthy carrier, I had nowhere else to go.
You mean you had to return to the real source of this scourge?
Yes, to end it, once and for all.
Will you go back to London?
No, Jonathan. I do not intend to.
And what of your daughter?
Charlotte is a strong, independent woman who's about to come into money. I took care of everything. Now it's time for her to shape her future.
I have destroyed the disaster, this creature that Harriet Jones had become. The epidemic is no more, and London will recover. In time.
Yes. You did well, Jonathan. You truly saved the city.
Yes, we did. Despite all obstacles. I'm truly convinced we did it together, Elizabeth.
I cannot bear knowing I was the cause of all this. Through the use of my own blood.
No. This catastrophe was the result of unethical experimentation. And the will of a creature so inexplicably evil, she exceeds all the terrible wonders I have seen since my death.
But it was my blood all along. My corrupted blood of hate. The poisoned blood of my father. A healthy carrier. That's all I am.
Why are you hiding William Marshall here?
How could I not take care of him? He sacrificed himself by giving me the only dose of antidote he had.
He gave you the antidote?
Yes. And in doing so, he knew he'd have to be confined here. And yet he volunteered. That's how great a man William Marshall was. And still is.
What do you do for him?
I visit him as often as possible. I paint the landscapes he will never see again. I feed him with my blood.
You feed him? You barely sustain yourself on the weak blood of the dying, yet you give him your blood?
After he saved me from the blood rage, I swore I would never kill to feed. He said the same.
Is he dangerous?
What do you think? He is a thirsty Ekon who has not fed in centuries. An elder vampire, driven by an urge to kill and spread the blood of hate.
No redemption, then?
And yet he thinks he has been offered immortality by the angels to protect the feeble and to smite the unholy.
Can he communicate?
Yes. Sometimes he even seems like the noble knight who saved and raised me. But you know, the malice never fully leaves his eyes.
We could cure him.
It's too late. The blood of hate has run for too long. The antidote would not work on him. I tried. Believe me, I tried.
William Marshall infected you. He is the true, original carrier.
Yes. But he saved me by sacrificing himself.
Saved you? How?
The tears of angels. The cleansing of impure blood by an older, more powerful blood. It worked on me, did it not?
Yes. Blood is the definitive key to our species. Scowls, cleansing, lineage. Do you really think it worked?
It has, Jonathan. I was nothing but a beast who took pleasure in slaughter. I roamed across Europe, reaping my bloody crop. It was the blood of hate. But my father's antidote cured me.
Who are you, really?
How could I answer that? I went through many lives and identities to reach this day. To you, I am Elizabeth Ashbury, and that's all I wish to be.
I understand. And I respect your desire for privacy.
Thank you, Jonathan.
How did you meet William Marshall?
He was an Ekon for centuries when he found me. He saved me from certain death by making me his progeny.
Why did he choose you?
You should ask him that.
Did you ever blame him?
Not even when he was infected and bit me. He is my father. He raised...
What about us?
What do you mean?
You know my feelings towards you, Elizabeth. But you left without a word. So I'm worried about your feelings towards me.
I love you, Jonathan. I've loved you since the moment I saw you rescue poor Mr. Hampton in that filthy slaughterhouse. Forgetting the danger as you turned your back, like the newborn fool you were.
You should have told me.
No, Jonathan. The William Marshall myth lies at the heart of so many hostile plans. I could not risk jeopardizing his safety.
So why did you come here? You knew I would follow you. I can't let you go.
Because I know now the blood of hate is still in my veins. No one but I can put an end to this tragedy.
I can help you. You can trust me, Elizabeth.
I know, Jonathan. You have been the most loyal ally these last few weeks. But this is my duty.
Would your protege agree to speak with me? I have so many questions for him.
Go on, Jonathan. But be careful.
Yes?
Sir William. My God. You really are William Marshall. You served Richard the Lionheart and his brother, King John. It is such a privilege to meet you.
I did in my day. Come closer if you want to speak. For my hearing isn't what it used to be.
I think your hearing is fine, sir.
What is it you want then?
I found your research on the antidote. The tears of the angels. What ingredients did you use?
Once I understood what the ingredients were, I used the tears of King Richard and the pure blood of the valiant Boadicea.
King Richard and Boadicea? How did you find such relics?
It took me many years to locate their hiding place. Then I had to learn the formula. If I recall, it belonged to an ancient brotherhood. The Order of St. Paul, I believe.
And did it work?
Yes. The tears cleansed my poor Elizabeth's blackened heart. It was such a blessing to see her smile again.
I found and defeated the disaster that was threatening to smite London. You should know that the city is safe for now, Sir William.
Then may I call you brother? Did you resist its poison? Even a scratch from a beast so evil could endanger you and all those you care for.
You also defeated one in 1666. Who was it?
She was a malicious witch who spread plague throughout the city with her army of rats. She had been hiding in a bakery in Pudding Lane for months when I finally found her.
How did you defeat it?
We fought for hours. In the end, I had to lock her in St. Paul's Cathedral and burn the building down. I wanted to be sure she was destroyed.
Wow.
The blood of hate. How does it affect you? Do you feel it now?
The blood of hate? Yes. Nothing more than a sneeze, really. A sneeze held for so long, you could blow a fortress down if you released it.
Can we speak about the Morrigan?
The Red Queen? What of her?
You met her, did you not?
Just once, but she never ceased to sing to me. I love her song. It is a song of blood and war. I only wish she would sometimes let me rest.
Do you know who she is?
I don't want to discuss this in front of my sweet Elizabeth.
Why?
For a time, she too could hear the Red Song. The steps she danced to its melody brought pain upon the world.
I would like to ask you about vampires.
Vampires? What about them?
Considering your experience, please tell me what you know.
They are terrible creatures. I have seen and fought many in my time. Foul temptresses with sharp claws and shrieking beaks.
I have never seen such a creature. What are you talking about?
Of course you've never seen a creature like them. Vampires are deadly, swift and implacable.
Where did you encounter such creatures?
The last time I saw one was in a Celtic temple near Salisbury. A terrible and god-forsaken place full of ghosts and pestilence.
Do you remember Myrddin, your maker?
Only God is my maker, for he created everything on this earth. He blessed me with eternal life through his archangel, Michael.
But Myrddin, Michael, is a vampire. He made you a blood-sucking creature of the night.
Blood, yes. I used to drink it from the throats of the unworthy. Then I was punished for my deceit. During my penance, I rely entirely upon my sweet Elizabeth.
Tell me about Elizabeth. How was she infected?
I do not wish to discuss it.
Please, Sir William. I need to know what the blood of hate is. How is it transmitted?
After defeating the disaster in St. Paul's Cathedral, I returned to my retreat, infected. This is where my sweet Elizabeth found me, for she heard my pain from across the sea.
Where is this retreat?
In London, under Temple Church, beneath my empty tomb. I always loved to sleep there while listening to the bell above.
What happened then?
The blood of hate had twisted me into a rage-filled man. I attacked my progeny and infected her too. Forgive me, Elizabeth. I failed you.
You bit her again? Is that how she was infected with the disaster's blood? I think I understand now.
Elizabeth fled, and I fell to my knees, begging for forgiveness. I swore I would find a way to make things right.
How did you meet her?
Times were tough. I had awakened to protect the land from a new plague. I heard her sing for her dead family. Singing for her death to come. I chose to save her.
When was that?
It was so long ago. A few years after Elizabeth of England and Catherine of France established their alliance against Spain.
What did you do?
I raised her as my progeny. After she left to see the world, I rebuilt her deceased parents' inn. Owned it as William Thorne for a time. Those were good years.
Did you really sacrifice yourself to save her?
That was the only righteous path. The blood of hate made me betray her. I am at peace here. I can think about what I've done and how I failed.
Do you not want to be cured?
No. This hunger is mine. I would feel empty without it. It has been part of me for so long. All I want is quiet. Silence.
You agreed to be confined here, then?
Yes. Once I was sure she was cured, I asked to be locked down here. I deserve it. The world needs it.
We could set you free. Let you out. Isn't that what you want?
I pray for the day I'll see the sky again. I have all but forgotten its colors. I could walk and do so many things beneath the stars. But I doubt it will be wise to release me.
Then will you stay here and repent?
Elizabeth told me it will not be long now. I cannot wait to feel the sweet caress of her hand on my cheek after so long as she releases me. Has the time come?
Yes, Father.
Why not unleash me then? To see the sky a final time?
You already are the sky, and all its stars.
I'm not defeated, for I welcome the sword you bear, for it is mine.
You were never defeated, my lord. Farewell, Father.
Ay, ay, ay.
And to you also, Jonathan.
What do you mean?
I can't stand what I've become. This healthy carrier, as you put it. The flames will purify the poison that runs in my veins.
No! I won't allow this to happen.
I am death, Jonathan. Wherever I go, I can't stand it.
I am Dr. Jonathan Reed, champion of Myrddin, chosen to save England from the vampire epidemic. I could cure you.
What do you mean?
We are creatures of blood, Elizabeth. Everything about us is in our blood. With time, I could perfect the antidote William Marshall gave you. Trust me, for time is on our side.
That is a risk I cannot take, Jonathan. I won't bring another such disaster into this world.
Elizabeth, no. Trust me. I can save you.
How could I trust you, Jonathan? How could I take such a chance?
I'll stay here with you then, as long as we must until I find a cure.
You have no idea what you're talking about, Jonathan. Despite his madness, William was strong enough to starve for centuries. I doubt we can do the same.
That's where you're wrong, Elizabeth. Since I murdered my poor Mary after my rebirth, I vowed to never take a life again, and I've succeeded.
I'm not sure I have the strength of character. I'm not like William. I'm not like you.
Let me teach you then. Come with me, my love.
Oh, Jonathan, if only this could be true. I really don't know.
We'll run away. Go to the deepest forests, the highest mountains. Untouched by man, we'll hide in solitude until I find a cure.
Do you trust me then?
Until the end of the world, my love.
Wow.
One prayer for the summoned, called by this song. Child born from darkness, whose path he must find. Now the song is sung and your path chosen. England is safe,
That's
for
different.
you have prevailed. I wish you a peace duly earned for the centuries yet to come. And they will come. I bid thee farewell, my champion bittersweet. My queen sleeps once again, and I'll soon join her slumber. Until alas she rises, woken by the hunger never fed.
What? Okay. Apparently that's the end of it. I thought there was more. Give me a moment to refill coffee and we'll chat about it. I'll be right back.
I believe I've learned all I need to know. I'm certain. I have.
Give yourself over to God, Doctor. Expel your urges and kneel before.
I believe you, Sean.
Another corpse thrown in the streets. Someone's playing a very sick game.
I was muted. Hey, I'm sorry about that. So, not sure how long I was muted for. Probably the whole time. So we're trying to skip everything just to get this in so we can talk about the game. So the eavesdropping does not work. We've been trying to get it to trigger with them, and it just hadn't worked on me. So the eavesdropping needs work on this game, because that's one of the requirements for finding the tips about people. We need the tips to be able to, not drink everyone's blood. The other thing they need to do is, instead of making it be where the only way to get experience is to completely drain citizens,
Goodbye.
make it be where you have the chance to ambush others and drain them, or when you bite them to drain them, you get a little XP. It doesn't have to be, 1,000 experience. But if we ambush one of the guard of Pridwin, like, there is no stealth mechanic, unfortunately, really. There's just hope they don't detect you and hit them. So if they had it where you could spot them, jump to and bite them, or something like that, I think it would really add to the game. Being able to strike and drain and get some experience. Like I said, it doesn't have to be 1,000 experience like it is for the basic citizen. Just 20, 40 points, a little bit, something to make it where there is an option. Alternately, you have to basically, like we did, farm disease and medications to try to get just enough to ink by and make it. So I think that would improve the play and the story and the style. The issue with it, to me, partially, is somehow drinking this guy gives me 1,000 experience. So killing him, drinking him dry, gives me 1,000 experience. Well, more than that, 3,000 if I got all the info. 1,000 for the base level citizen, right? But killing 100 Pridwin guard is not worth half of that. I have to kill 100 Pridwin guard, or enemies, because it doesn't have to be Pridwin, it could be the other vampire skulls and whatnot. 100 of them to get half of that. I have to kill 200 enemies in combat just to get the life of one basic citizen. Like, even if these mice, the rat consumption that they have you do to get some blood, gave you 5-10 experience, that would be cool. But it's like, only citizens give you experience. Why? That's one thing I don't get, and I think would really help. Now, that being said, I do think it would make sense if they had it where removing certain bad elements from the society actually helped the health of the sector, not removed it. They have it be where whenever you take a citizen's life, the health of that area goes down. But not every citizen is a healthy component to the area. Some of them are quite the opposite. So it makes me wonder why that's the case. But that being said, all told, I think it was a fun game, has a good story. I do think it would be cool if they came up with the second one where you leave Lady Ashbury in her abode and you travel about to find ingredients and things and solve the problem and have people be like, you know, challenge you for, you're the ultimate ancient vampires spawn, we want your name, or something like that, whatever it is, right? Because they could still do plenty. So I really think a second game would be fun. The removal of the curse, maybe make it where you find out how to remove the curse completely and not be a vampire anymore, because that's what they alluded to, is either removing vampirism or removing the hunger and the need for blood.
Everything seems under control, more or less.
Either one would be really cool. So I hope they come up with another game like this, but I don't know if they will or not. But what do you guys think? What are your thoughts on it? I've said a bunch. I want to know what you guys think. What you guys feel on it. Oh, actually, I need to quickly alter one thing here. Trying to remember what it was, but I think we're fine there. Just checking something quickly. So there was a mod that I found that basically gave you everything to start with, and I was like, wow, that's a bit cheap. So that was the third slot one that I was testing out that I was showing you. I was going to show you it. Da, 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 da. Oh, wait, no, it was... I don't remember what they did. Oh, well, whatever. But I was going to show you. So this one, they actually had you start off, and they gave you a lot of experience, so you could basically just start out with a lot. So you wound up with level 15 or 50, Mesmer 15, which is beyond what the game actually let you have at the end of the actual game. So I'm not sure if that's a glitch that it then went to or what. But I'd looked at it and I was like, interesting. So I messed around with it a little bit for testing purposes for investigating our actual playthrough. But let me get to the bed so I can show you guys this. Because keep in mind, they don't have a new game plus either. Ah, you gotta go up the stairs inside. Forgot we didn't sleep in the bed yet, so it doesn't open the outside door until after you do that.
This must be the place. It's definitely away from prying eyes. Relegated to the shadows. A kingdom of my own. At least I won't be sleeping in a coffin.
So they gave you all the things. Wait, unknown recipe. Odd. Give you all the weapons. Including the ultimate debug. Which I thought was interesting because it is technically the same as the other, but apparently it does pure damage until you upgrade it, and then it basically just becomes the machete. So that was odd, but you know, I saw that and I was like, they do have the machete, which is the one we were using. They have all the different character weapons you could get. If any of them you guys were interested in, I could show you them. That's why we came here. So if we look at them, this one max is 446, right? You go with Dragonbane, it's maxed 200. True Dragonbane, maxed 235. Saber, maxed 210. Surgical Saw, 220. Yeah, that's that one. Where's the Lewis's machete? 220. So I don't know why this one is so much more, but it is. So all of them are set to perfect except for that one, right? So when I looked at it, part of why I went with a machete on our playthrough was because I went through and looked at these on this one and saw that they were all at max decent below machete, and the machete was 1515, right? But it got max of 446 damage instead of the 2 whatever that you get from the others, right? So we were using this one, which would get up to 240 instead of 440, so half the damage. Otherwise, the perfect sword's not bad, you're considering. We didn't get this one in our playthrough because we didn't get the correct process, which is fine. A lot of these are actually from draining citizens. Like you see Joe's, Booth's, Those are actually from draining citizens. So you only get these 3 if you don't drain citizens. These 4. So these 4 are all from draining citizens. If we look here, you'll see citizen, citizen drain, citizen drain, citizen drain, citizen drain, citizen drain. So a lot of those are citizen weapons. And then here, citizen, 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 citizen. So there's a lot of citizen weapons that you only get if you consume the citizens, drain them, and take their stuff. And that's the same thing with these. I don't know how you get the crossbow. We didn't get it. It's a citizen. The shotguns, as you see, 480, 576, 576. I don't know if the double-barreled and Milton's both do double shot, but I know this one does double shot. Oh, that's Edwina's double-barreled. We had the perfect double-barreled that we were using, which does both barrels, so I think it does shoot both at once. But I think the double-barreled is just 2 shots, which makes me wonder if it makes sense to go with a single shot. Tom's revolver yet. Oh, so this is the weapon you get from the DLC you can buy. 153. Don't really see it as worth it. No, not really. Tom's revolver is better. Actually, that would have been good. Perfect semi-auto. I don't know where you get that from. We would have gone with that had I known. Joe's? Really? I didn't know Joe had that nice of a weapon. So, cool. Yeah, this one's pretty cool. Get it, the modified portions. Reload time wouldn't hurt. But we're going to jump over to here because that's going to show you.
Much more unstable than human blood and shows extensive.
Ammo. I was looking for that. So if we put here, you'll see we have 42
mutation. But this
which is actually a decent quantity of ammo because usually you don't have near that. The shotgun gave us 12, which we had 6 before, so that's doubled. And that's what I was going to show you guys. So doubling does work, which is nice. So double the capacity winds up being a big help. So if you want to use guns, you definitely want to go to that passive. If you plan on doing a lot of blood actions, you definitely want to boost your blood capacity and blood generation. Of course, endurance you're going to need. We learned that. These are not bad. I do wish one of these, like this one maybe this one, instead of doing what it does, see this one says heals 50, I kind of wish this one was you get experience when you bite them. Even if it was just 5, 10, 15, whatever. Like I said, even 5 experience from this would be nice. Or 1 point of experience per level you put into it. So 10 experience at max, right? That would be cool. That's how I would change that.
Must keep on searching.
More variation
The sun
in
is about to rise. I can feel it.
other skills and stuff would be nice.
I'll continue tomorrow night.
You can only
I
have
have so much time.
1 of each skill on your hot bar. Well, I guess you could put all 3 of these if you wanted, but you could only have 1 of these. So that's one thing that is, I think would be cool, is if they had sets you could set, where you could switch between sets. Like, hey, yeah, so you can have 4 of these ones, and then 1 of the 3. I wish you could have sets that you can switch between quickly, and be like, okay, well, I unlocked these 8. I want these 4 or 3 here, and I want these ones over here. And that way you could have like a blood and a shadow build or something like that, or blood and melee or shadow and melee. So you could swap between them quicker instead of having to come in here and click the ability and click the other one, right? That's just preference things that I'm saying I would like if they improved, if they make a second one. Because you can technically, sure, get all of them, but you do kind of need some of the other ones too. And so you have 4 slots you can use for 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a total of 8 abilities, like they showed. But you have 4 slots for them. So even if you unlock all 8, you can't slot them. In these 3, you can unlock all 3, but you can only slot 1. So, yeah, since we have the experience, I can show you. We can actually... And you can see 50 is the max level. So we can actually do this if we wanted. Let's see, what does this one do? More recovery time. Interesting. Oh. So it reduces the cost, but leaves the stamina. Then do it more often, and then use it less. Ooh. That could have been a fun thing to try. And then the blood shield was one we saw where you avoid hits. Blood barrier. No cost. This has a cost. But recovery goes down. I'm gonna throw them on and see if you guys want to see any of them. Let me know. So, gain blood or stun. More damage, same cost. So this is the damage route. 650. 600. So what's this one? Three small spears. Compared to the base ability range, individual damage is reduced. So there we go. You guys can pick which ones you want. We'll take a look at them. But yeah, what do you guys think about it? Do you think my evaluation agree, disagree?
If I'm to stay here until my research is complete, I'd better learn to hide my true nature from the mortals. But what about my thirst for blood? Yes, no. Sorry, if perhaps the abandoned.
That's good because of healing. That's stealth. That's an attack. So stealth, defense. Let's try that out, just for kicks and giggles. Is this going to be a fair fight? No. Do we know that? Yes. Do we care? No. Are we just having fun? Yeah. Cool. Interesting. Attack speed is better, but it does a little less damage. That is interesting. Trying to find a foe so we can see what these abilities look like.
Behavior is similar to the infected William Bishop. Must be the same strain.
Interesting.
This sickness moves faster than influenza. This key will surely grant me access to the basement.
I wish we could get that as a melee weapon. That was a mod I was trying to get to work, but I didn't successfully get it to work. Was where we could do this as a melee weapon. Like the melee attack like that.
Balls of Mars, fortifiers. As popular as they are ineffective. But they do contain iron tartrate, and that might prove itself useful.
So that's one thing that I might consider doing a playthrough.
These scales feed from corpses and the husks of animals. They're not after blood.
We only attack one? I thought we attacked multiple. The way they made it sound. Maybe they decided not to attack that one because he was too close or something? See, like this. This should give me 5 experience. An additional 5. Like, that would be really cool if it incentivized you stunning enemies more and drinking blood. That is a really long cooldown.
These scowls can be so ferocious. I'm not sure I can defeat them without becoming stronger. To drink blood is so tempting.
Let me see if Milton has the modified weapons from the mod. That was where they said they put them on. That's the other thing. I don't know if they do more damage than the saber that we have. Because the machete was the best weapon we could find. Oh, went the wrong way. Why did I go the wrong way? I'm not surprised. Getting myself turned around. The music in this kind of reminds me somewhat of some of the music in Arcanum.
Good evening, Milton.
Good evening.
I have
What? Well,
not at all.
Good.
I'd like
Wise choice.
Yeah, here we go.
Yeah. Let's go take a look.
This actually has modded weapons. I just would have had to start the playthrough all again, so that's why I didn't. We might, if you guys like the game enough, we could do another playthrough of it, where we would consider it. Probably wouldn't do infinite experience like we did on this one. This was more just goof around with the game, right? Oh yeah, that'd actually be kind of cool. Warhammer. We'll leave that for now. I don't know which way we'd want to go with it. Katana. Super fast. Kind of unrealistically fast. Good damage. Aversion's skull. Just so we can take a look at him, see what we think about him. Evaluate. So if we look at the machete as our base, right? 446. We can go a little higher if we chose to. But 440. 1515. 440, 1515, so higher attack speed, lower stamina cost. More damage, more attack speed, lower stamina. Attack speed, more damage. Yeah, he kind of overpowered these a little bit, I think. Oh, this does blood damage instead of normal damage. Interesting. Don't know that we would do that. William Marshall sword. You know what? Let's go ahead and hit those up just so we can see what they look like upgraded, because I think they might change looks a little bit upgrading, but they can at least do a proper comparison from it being fully upgraded. Even if we don't do the attachments, we at least know what the stats look like upgraded. William Marshall's sword does fire? Oh no, that's hot. Nah, the door's not open. Gotta leave secure area so we can see the blade at work. Oh yeah, I like that. I like that. That actually might be worth doing a playthrough. Like that I actually like that.
Steady, boys! Over there! Ah! Fuck! He's dead! Filthy fucking beast!
I mean, I like that it's fire damage. I mean, it doesn't fit the whole doctor thing as much. I like the hands though. It feels proper. Just not the style I'd go with based on him being a doctor. So. I still so far like that best. Don't even like the looks of it. cool, but I really just like that one. Can I just remove it? I think this is probably how we would play if we did another playthrough. I like the style of the combat with it, right? So it's not even like the fact that it's damaging. I just like how it fights and works. It's quick, it's responsive, it looks cool.
Come on, and I will show you. You won't get me here. Get out!
Like, I like that. It feels good.
Get away from me, you bastard!
Are you? I wasn't. Well.
I could see doing a playthrough with that. I don't know why. It just feels right. It just feels right.
This is Braille. I need someone who can read this.
Like, that's just... It just feels good. I know it wouldn't be that high of a level when we first get it and everything. It was more the comparison of quality and then comparison of how it feels to actually use that was evaluating. We'd have to get to Milton though. But like that, it just feels right.
This is an impressive knife. There's a name engraved on the metal. Clay. What kind of man puts his name on a knife?
Like, I don't know what it is. I'm really feeling that. But if we do another playthrough, I absolutely want to make sure we have a checklist available right on the side, always, that says the different all of the details that you can get, because we missed some last time. Like, I know it's overpowered right now, but that's also because they're level. Just the feel of the combat with this is good. Oh, that is kind of cool. So it can multi-hit. So that's a crowd control one versus a individual target control. It's kind of fun. I probably wouldn't do the shadow again because we did that one, right? This playthrough that we just finished, we've done with this one, which was great. Don't get me wrong. And then this one feels pretty good too. Doesn't do quite as much, but it's not bad.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
What do you guys think? What do you want? Do another playthrough and try to get the other aspects, or go on to the next one? We'll put a vote in the Discord for you guys. This has been fun, though. It's been good. But I'm definitely digging the modded weapon. Should probably fiddle with the mods and see about not having the stupid level of XP. But I like doing it so we could see the different stuff. It was fun to, you know, experiment with it and see what it's like so we can evaluate to make a decision. Thinking that that's how we would do it if we do another one. Consider doing Metro. However, we're on the 22nd. That would have a limited time frame, so maybe we'll do some other stuff. But that just feels good. It feels right. Just fighting with fingers. I don't know why. Just
more of these bloody leeches every night. Aye, but the guards recruit more and more every year.
I'm just enjoying that, actually. So, I mean, yeah, I know they're overpowered right now. It's just the combat style is kind of cool.
See them fancy clothes? This one's a tough.
This man stung me with his faith. His crucifix. This is not good news.
I mean, he didn't. Because we're a stupid high level. I'm going to evaluate a few options, chat. I'm going to put a vote in the Discord about what you guys want. So if you're not in the Discord, be sure you can hop on there to join in the dialogue on what we do here on the channel. Because I like involving you in it. And we'll go from there and have a good time. But I think that's probably what we're going to call it for today, because kind of at a good stopping point. Checked it out, the different things, picked up the different skills, figured out how we're going to go if we're doing another playthrough. Yeah. Which is good. It's good to know things. I will put a vote in the Discord after I get off of the different options, and you guys can vote there. If you don't know the Discord, you can do this nifty thing. There we go. And you can jump in there and join and put in a vote on what you want. So I'm going to be posting that after we're done here. Thank you all for being here. I do hope you enjoy every moment of it and this little adventure at the end of just investigating what kind of other options we have, what kind of other things we could do, what skills look like. But thank you all for being here. Appreciate each and every one of you. Hope you enjoyed the story. Till next time, as always. See you then.